of really positive memories working for Prime, so even when I wrote a story in my sophomore year, I thought it was a really interesting chance to write something in a form that I've never written before in any other reporting sector of the Daily Bruin. I got a lot more personal, and it was a lot more of like a narrative storytelling style.
The very first feature I wrote, which was about the society in Westwood called the Plato Society, and I would go there and go to their meetings, which was just a bunch of mostly retired people who would sit around and discuss supremely intellectual topics, and it was just so nice seeing their excitement, and they were so kind to me. And I think that having that as my first article and just the sourcing being so enjoyable, the people being so enjoyable, and the writing process being so fun, and being around all these people who are so passionate about what they're doing is something that I'll never forget.
I honestly think Prime helps people see the community in a different way because our writers really try and keep in touch with sources and get really close and personal with them. So for example, we had a story about students who have dependents, or students who have kids basically, and our writer, she did a really good job of, getting really close to these sources, observing them when they were with their kids. And I think that provided a really humanizing perspective and just a really intimate connection between the reader and the sources in the story.
Because my mom is a parenting student herself, I was really inspired to look into what parenting students at UCLA go through and what their lives are like. When people read this story, I hope that they realize that everyone is fighting their own struggles. They're always working through something that others might not know about, and that they are really mindful of that. And I also hope that they realize that there is a very present student population on campus that also has kids. What was really memorable about working on this project was meeting all the amazing parents that I wrote about, and I also got to meet some of their kids, which was really cute, and see for myself what it's like to juggle academics with a family.
The sort of impact that I hope my writing has on the community, specifically in Prime, I think, is to really take news and blend it in with stories and blend it in with how it's personally affecting people. I think that that's one of the big strengths of our magazine, is that we have a much more in-depth and long reporting period, which really allows us to branch out to multiple sources, connect with multiple people within the community, and see what they're doing intertwines with just the news we see every day, and vice versa.